Washington, D.C. is a melting pot of cultures, a city filled with embassies, government agencies, and universities. According to the American Fact Finder, the city consists of about 700,000 people. The median income is $55,328 per person, while the median housing cost is $617,900. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, 26% of children live in poverty. I was able to conduct an interview with a member of a DC nonprofit called Friendship Place and learned about their efforts to end homelessness in the city by providing housing, healthcare services, and job placement. Friendship Place receives millions of dollars per year from personal and business donors, government agencies, grants, and private funding, helping more than 3,000 people in 2019 get out of homelessness. The organization realizes its civic duty as an agency to help combat homelessness as a group effort instead of blaming individuals for their cause of homelessness, and realizing that this can only be done by addressing the multiple issues that homelessness faces. One of these issues is the lack in health care services for low-income families and those living in poverty. Upon realizing the amount of children who live below the poverty line in the city and the families that aren't able to get the medical attention they need when they need it, I was eager to find a solution for this problem. Healthcare shouldn't be a luxury, it is a human right. The problem that my innovation will address is the accessibility of healthcare benefits for low-income families in my community. Healthcare can be a major financial battle for many families, yet should be a universal right of every individual. Healthcare should not be a privilege, but the reality is that the more money you have, the better insurance you have, and the better healthcare benefits you receive. Those who have low income either go without health insurance altogether or have health insurance that covers the bare minimum with high, unrealistic premiums and deductibles. The poverty line for DC is about $24,000 for a 4-member household, yet the average cost of rent is $1,500 per month. If residents can barely afford a place to live, how can they possibly think about health care? Washington, D.C. seems to lack the availability of resources regarding healthcare benefits. To combat this problem, D.C. City Council approved legislation that would allow D.C. residents who are low income to be exempt from certain tax rules, such as tax penalties. However, the House of Representatives approved amendments to override this new policy, meaning that 2,500 residents would be dropped from insurance coverage in the district, which would then cause premiums for the rest of the community to spiral up. I have been in the position of having to struggle to afford healthcare and at times going without, which is why I am passionate about creating a solution to this problem. The possible solutions to this problem that I brainstormed were to provide a universal healthcare program to the city, create a free health clinic, have a free health services day, provide health services at schools, or develop a health, nutrition, and exercise clinic for the community. Upon feedback from my peers, I ultimately decided that a free walk-in health clinic would be the most beneficial for my community. Like Friendship Place, I thought of an innovation that mirrored their same values but focused solely on health services. This solution is unique because it is open every day of the week, allows anyone to come in for various medical, mental health, and dental checkups free of charge, with prescription and referrals provided and no type of information or identification needed to obtain services. I am someone who has been affected by this problem and knows that there is a solution. Through researching this problem and creating an innovation to combat the lack in healthcare services in my community, I realize that this process reflects my eagerness to solve a major problem and bring assistance to those who need it most. Healthcare should be at our fingertips, yet it is out of reach for so many people. My purpose is to be an ambassador for change within the healthcare system, particularly for low-income families. I aspire to be part of a community that is like-minded and passionate about bringing healthcare assistance to families who need it most. My professional identity is someone who has the ability to create an innovation that can bring a positive change to my community. The passion for social empathy and social ideation is what my community needs to combat this problem, and that's exactly what I have put into my innovation. This innovation will create a healthier community in DC. In order for Breeze Place, a walk-in healthcare clinic where anyone can receive health, mental health, and dental care to operate, I am looking for donations and funding through fundraisers, grants, and non-governmental organizations. By funding Breeze Place, you will be contributing to a solution to a major problem that our community faces. In order to combat homelessness and poverty in our city, we must take small steps to fix the problems that contribute to this. The impact that Breeze Place would have on our community would truly change DC for the better. By creating a healthier community, there would be less medical emergencies, less healthcare debt, less homelessness, and more. I know that once Breeze Place becomes a reality, the lives of so many people will be instantly changed, and I know that I will have made the lives of many so much easier because of their access to health services that they have needed for quite some time. I ask that you donate to Breeze Place to make a lasting impact on our community through accessible health services for those who need it most.